So I recently bought the iPhone 12 Pro Max and I already had a variable ND filter and I wanted to attach the ND filter to the iPhone so that I could get, that nice cinematic, slow, sexy, blurry footage such as probably what you see now on shot. I scoured the internet for options if I could attach it and I came up with two. I came up with the Ulanzi threaded mount case and the Moment bayonet mount case coupled with the Moondog adapter. So if you want to find out which one works best, the easiest to fix, the cost, which one you should buy, stay tuned and we'll find out. Roll the intro. Okay, makeup. Hang on. There's no intro. Okay. Let's find out. There's no doubt the Moment one is the most expensive option. It's a beautiful case. MagSafe compatible. I've not tested that, but $59 for the case. $15 taxes. $15 shipping to the UK. So for me, it was $89. And then to get to the next level, I needed the Moondog Labs adapter, which was a further $35 plus shipping. So it's over $100 for that solution. The Ulanzi option is definitely the budget option. The case feels okay, to be fair. You will get fingerprints like anything, but the case feels okay. The £13, $15. Plus you need the threaded adapter to get you to the 52mm thread, so then you can then put on your case. So that is $30 total. So cost wise, definite win for the Ulanzi. Okay, in terms of how they work and ease of use, well, like I said, the Moment's got this bayonet fixing, so you simply have to locate the bayonet attachment on the Moondog Labs adapter. I think you put it over this lens here and then you twist it into place. It's not too painful. It's got easier as I've been doing it, and now you can see it doesn't cover up any of the lenses, so your ultra wide angle lens, etc. And then that gives you a 52mm thread, so my step up ring just slides into there. So not bad. Like I said, that adapter does give you extra options. You want to mount your own filter onto small rig, the B-script cage, whatever that's got bayonet fixing, you can do that. The Ulanzi was very simple. So you got a thread mount on your telephoto, also on your wide lens. So doesn't need much explaining, does it? But yeah, just very simply screw that in. In terms of who gets the win there, versatility, I'm going to give that Moment. Ease, I'll give that to Ulanzi. But the one thing to watch with a Moment, it's not happened to me, but this pop-out adapter, I've heard it is a bit flimsy. They do sell spares for $5, but I have heard that's a bit of a weakness on the system, but I think give that one a try. Which one works the best? And that's the most interesting part, isn't it? When I did some test footage earlier, using Moment one, I could see a black line as the sun was directly behind me. As I turned more towards the sun, you see this white sort of flaring, I guess, on the screen. But if you look now on the footage, you can see, I don't see the black line, but as I'm panning around, you can see this sort of flaring. I think, and they give you baffles with it that can sort of help, I think, to block out light. I haven't tested those, but if you look to the Ulanzi footage now, and both, by the way, both filmed in 4K, 24 frames a second, shutter speed 1/48 of a second. The Ulanzi one is very similar. In fact, I think it's slightly worse, isn't it? As I'm panning around, you get more of the flaring. So exactly the same position, everything exactly the same. That's a direct comparison of the two footage. So yeah, I think some of the black banding I saw on mine before, the other day I didn't see today. Performance, I think, probably give that to the Moment system. I know there are sort of clip-on cases you can put. You could then screw on your filter. If I'm honest, I wanted a case anyway, so sort of wanted to start from that, have something I could just clip on and go with. And I know there's obviously the Polar Pro Light Chaser, or the Light Chaser Pro from Polar Pro, and that one, it was $159, plus I wanted that little click button on top of the handle. So for me it would have been $200, which is fine if I was going to keep the camera for 3 years, but I thought if I'm going to change the camera for the iPhone 13, I want to throw away as few parts as possible, really. So that wasn't really an option, but they are there. Who wins? On price, clearly, the Ulanzi. If I replace my iPhone, I've just got to replace this one part. This adapter will stay the same. I'm absolutely sure the thread size will stay the same. It will cost me to get the iPhone 13, $13, job done. If I've got to replace the Moment, because the phone might be bigger, this adapter, the lenses are different, this will have to change. So it will be more expensive to change this. On a day-to-day basis, this case is very, very good. I said ease of use earlier, that I thought the thread was actually probably a bit easier. But every time I use this, the more I use it, the easier it gets. Moreover, this natural bayonet system, if I come now to have my anamorphic lens, etc., with the MagSafe, even with the cost, I'm going to go with the Moment. Also, when you finish with it, cut the end off, it's biodegradable. So the win goes to Moment. But if you're on a budget, you can go for the Ulanzi as well. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, quick disclaimer as well, if you are still here, this wasn't sponsored. I mean, I've got 20 subscribers. No one's going to bother to send me any kit to review, are they? So, but if you do like this, or you enjoyed this at all, you want me to do more reviews, please hit me up in the comments, etc, etc. And if not, have a cracking day, and yeah, cheers.